says aim's real big.
Why, hello everyone. Happy to have you here for this video. I got a backlog of train videos, so I'll be catching up here within the next few days on some of them anyway. But in this one, I wanted to take you back to, I believe this was December of 2024. I had spent an evening out in what I call my playground out there along the Fort Wayne line in Beaver County and Lawrence County. I started off out in Little Beaver. I was driving around New Galilee when I saw a train heading out west, and I happened to see that it had an Operation Lifesaver unit. Having to hurry and get out west to try and capture the train in its entirety, Little Beaver Road was the best place for me to be able to do that. So I was able to get that, and then after that I would go back to Highland Crossing, where I would spend the majority of my evening there. Once I would get back there, I would catch several trains, and the first one, as a matter of fact, it had a Norfolk Southern SD70 ACU leader on it, because originally it was led by a Canadian Pacific unit and had a CSX unit on it, which was pretty cool to see. Now, they had to throw an NS leader on it for it to proceed east on the Fort Wayne line because of cab signaling, so that was pretty cool to catch. But as it was blowing its horn approaching Highland Crossing, it startled some coyotes that were very close to me, uncomfortably close. So you'll hear them start howling at the sound of the horn as it's coming around the bend there. After that, I would catch an eastbound intermodal at Highland, and there wouldn't really be anything spectacular on it, but right as the tail would clear, the Amtrak 40 Floridian would be coming around the bend, heading out west, and it had one of the 50th anniversary units on it, so that was pretty cool to catch like that by surprise. So right as the tail of the intermodal cleared, here came Amtrak right by, and then the chase was on out to Enon Valley to catch that again. Right after that, and oh, by the way, that was running 2 hours late. So within an hour, I would catch the Amtrak 41 coming in from the west, heading out east, as it was running on time and would come through literally less than an hour later. So I would catch that, and it was a fun time doing so. And then the next night, I had spent a little bit of time out there at Highland, but I didn't spend enough time to put a full video together, so I thought I would add it to this one, where I was joined with my friends Chad of Historic BF, Jake Deal, and Mr. Miz, and we would all catch a couple of trains out there, including an eastbound with a Canadian Pacific unit on it, and NS 8103, the Norfolk and Western Heritage unit. Again, they had to throw an NS leader on it to bring it in because of cab signaling, and, you know, the Norfolk and Western Heritage unit wasn't leading, the Canadian Pacific unit was, so they threw the NS unit on to bring it into Conway, and it was pretty cool to catch. And shortly thereafter, we would catch a westbound, also with a Canadian Pacific unit on it, so a lot of CP power on the Fort Wayne line lately, and, well, it's pretty cool to catch it, so I'm not complaining. But anyway, on that note, let's go trackside and catch all the action. And I'll link everybody's channels in the description below for you to go and check them out and subscribe to them. So make sure you do that and give their channel some love and tell them I sent you. Anyway, enjoy the video and I'll see you at the end. Those coyotes are close. That was an awesome lash up. The gang is all here. Mr. Miz, Historic BF, our buddy Jake, 61W, Sand Empties going west. Tier 4 leading. Alright everyone, well I hope you enjoyed that video. A lot of fun as always out there. Never know what you're going to get any night, but you know, I enjoy it. I enjoy the element of surprise, and with it being one of the busiest rail lines in all of Pennsylvania and Ohio, you know you're going to catch something in due time. I mean, yeah, there's been times I've sat out there for 2 to 3 hours and don't catch a train, and then within 1 hour I catch like 3 or 4, sometimes even more. So it's always a fun time out there, and it's even more fun when I can be joined with my friends. So like I said in the intro, make sure you check out Mr. Miz, Historic BF, and Jake Deal. Go over to their channels, check them out, subscribe to them, tell them I sent you. They're awesome friends of mine, and they just make rail fanning that much more fun. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to sign off. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give that video a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe for more content. And I will see you next time, everybody. Take care and stay awesome. See you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.